All right, it's the rundown. It's Thursday. It is January 4th.
Oh, man.
3rd. So close.
I was wondering how many days it would take after January 1st for you to get off track.
Right.
There's the answer. It's that fast.
SeatGeek, promo code rundown, $10 off your first ticket order.
It's a good run. A really good run.
Use the code rundown. Because I guess
it goes 1,
day,
2, and then 3 after that.
I actually thought
tomorrow will be the
4th.
But there's
All
no
right.
rundown, so
no
we'll
rundown.
see what happens on
SeatGeek,
Monday.
Monday will be
Monday's gonna be the 9th.
February. Yeah.
The rundown brought to you by SeatGeek. $10 off your first order. All right, first story of the day. This went viral last night. The timing on it, just unbelievable. The Masked Singer, that show that's been widely publicized, in which celebrities, singers, athletes, they are in some huge costume. They sing. I actually did a piece of review with Nick Cannon to promote it. The first guy, the first Masked Singer, is Antonio Brown, he was dressed as a giant singing hippo.
Amazing.
Do you think that they pushed him up?
Maybe.
They could.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Entirely possible.
Because he was in the news.
For him
But
to be
that's
in the
pretty,
first episode at
but
all,
that's
and then
pretty
the
fucking
first,
quick. To
yeah.
like, he really went into the news like sort of that within 24 to 48 hours.
He's been, yeah.
The way they did that reveal, the way it was so dramatic, like the quick cuts and Ken Jeong's like, "Who is it? Take it off." Antonio.
Regardless,
like, brutal
it
for Steeler
is
Nation.
the city of Pittsburgh. Who and I do this a lot, but I really do respect. I think they're hardworking, blue collar, simple people. To be embarrassed on a national scale, this is like, as a Steeler fan, how do you even like? This is the worst thing. I feel bad for these people.
Yeah, between Willie Colon in your office earlier on Instagram just looking like
You just missed the playoffs.
And then this?
This guy missed the game, and he's dancing around in a giant hippo.
And in the morning, he was doing a live tweet of your coach's press conference roasting him.
Yeah, this.
Gotta go. You gotta go.
But he can't.
Bring him to New York.
He's not going anywhere.
Then the Steelers are.
I mean, you have to move him, no?
He's not going anywhere.
Why?
Because like the
contract,
dead
you mean?
cap space and all this shit. Like they basically
Is
gave
it
him all his
literally
money.
impossible?
Already. It's not impossible,
not
but
gonna
it
do
would
it,
be
I
very
feel like
stupid for them to do it.
But as long as he's there, and I know he's great. He is a team wrecker.
Yeah.
He's a city wrecker. He ruined the city of Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's dead.
Done?
I'll take it.
Yeah, as a city,
Your
yes.
hashtag done
whole city.
Pittsburgh?
As a people,
Damn.
Like,
That's
like
harsh.
all sports, Penguins, Pirates,
nothing
Steelers,
matters in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I know
Just
Penguins
football.
are good. The Steelers. That is a Steeler town.
Damn.
Do you disagree?
No, it is a Steeler town, of course.
You have a giant hippo mocking everything.
Yeah.
Now you got to go root
I mean,
for this guy?
like Le'Veon Bell didn't help things either, though. I feel like
No,
it's
he
a
didn't help.
systematic like
No, nothing
failure.
has
of-
helped.
But him dancing in a giant hippo outfit.
coming off.
The,
It was
Pittsburgh.
amazing. That was the perfect.
You're
that was
dead.
the perfect Barstool like combination
tough.
of everything. Stupid show, stupid story, sports, everything coming
Do
together.
we have any
You want?
Pittsburgh?
Oh, you want a segue, Dave? Pittsburgh can regain its glory if this schmuck who's fighting $20 Chef can win.
He's a Pittsburgh guy.
He's the Pittsburgh guy.
Hacky
We
Robinson.
just announced
So
that.
for
Chef
Rough
is
and
fighting
Rowdy,
some
he's
half
fighting
cum.
for the pride of Pittsburgh.
But that's even another bad look for
if
Pittsburgh.
$20 Chef, who's Sean, how old are you?
Too late. I just turned 40. Don't feel a day.
If a 40-year-old guy beats the city of
That's a good
Pittsburgh, you're dead, Pittsburgh.
By the way, this guy doesn't represent Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a town of good people. This guy's a fucking hack.
Okay.
Okay, he jumps off ladders to get a laugh at an improv. He's choke slamming chicks to do tables to get a laugh. He'll do anything but a joke.
I did enjoy that Stoolies are already going after him, and someone found like he bet like $50, and they were like, "You bet $50, bro? You need money? Like, open your Venmo, we'll hook you up."
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
gonna
so,
get it.
Let's not confuse this guy with an actual legitimate citizen of the good city of Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And the good people of Pittsburgh need something to rally around. This guy's on it. The good
I don't
people of
think he's the
Pittsburgh
one,
are
though.
dead.
I don't think the good people of Pittsburgh are gonna.
Until Antonio
Rally around
Brown
Hack.
is gone, they're dead. Also, we're going to announce it later, but we got the chef fight, and then we got Marty Mush versus Matt Brown.
Crazy.
Is
Is this the Atlanta one? Like,
yeah,
this is the Super Bowl?
our two
Wow.
gambling.
There's real hate there.
They
Yeah.
legitimately don't. Matt Brown, I asked him a question about how much he gambles because we're getting ready to do more gambling stuff. Legitimately, just to figure out how to use them, and all he did was take shots at Mush. He's like, I bet all this. You think Mush bets that? Mush is a fraud. I wasn't even talking about Mush.
Do you think like when Sean and when you and Smitty fought afterwards, like dap it up and there's kind of mutual respect? I feel like win lose whatever happens between those two, like there's bad blood. forever.
Well, Matt Brown, I think, views it that Mush stole his gig, right?
Right. So the
Matt was
story
supposed to be
goes
on Pick'em.
Well, last year the Pick'em podcast, Dave wasn't on it. It was the name who shall not be named, and then Matt Brown, and then Marty showed up and mumbled his way into being on a bunch of shows. And I like Marty Mush, but I mean, did I say anything wrong?
Come on, Mush.
No, I do mumble.
Right.
I do mumble, he says.
Right. Did I say anything that was factually incorrect?
No, it's spot on.
Right.
But he just gets upset that he does sales for me to gamble. And he gets upset
Oh,
that
So
he's
like
okay,
you
that
work
makes
for
even
he
more
works
sense.
for you.
I mean, I
Kyle.
already bullied him to take his profile picture down on Twitter with his shirtless picture on.
Are you training?
I'm not telling anyone what I'm doing because he's.
Well,
been
that's
telling
not
me-
how it works here. 'Cause
Well, I
you're
know.
gonna have to
You're
be
gonna
like
see it soon.
24/7.
I'm not doing it for the
You know?
cameras. Turn it off.
This
You're
is
gonna
like
see it
text.
soon.
That's the other name that won't
yeah.
be named. Who
We have a
used to
lot
say
of
You're
it.
gonna
names
be
will
doing
not
it
be
on
named.
camera. Yeah.
Travel all
see
the
it
way to
soon.
West Virginia. He's like, no cameras.
Yeah, I'm on. What are you like LeBron? You're on Zero Dark 30 for the next month.
You're gonna see it soon.
I've heard
We do
rumblings
have
of
we
this.
do
When
have a
was it locked in?
24/7 coming out
Yeah.
next week. So,
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it yet.
yeah. And I guess there's been things because there's been a lot of different things. I have heard Mush be like, they won't train me at the same gym that everyone else.
Well,
is
there's the problem is Mendez Boxing Gym is undefeated
They're
in
like,
Rough and Rowdy.
yeah,
Well, no,
They won't
yeah,
train me because
What,
I'm
is
his
he gonna
opponent.
lose?
yeah.
No, because he was there first.
Oh, well, that's fair. I mean, you got to pick a side of a box. You can't train both the guys.
Well, I mean, there's
And
other
they're
people.
these
Like,
are
who-
these
who-
are guys.
whose
I
corner
mean,
would
the
you be in?
Mendez brother. We flew them out to Youngstown.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
You can't have like one Mendez brother
best
here
was-
and one Mendez brother there. They got to be in one corner.
The Mendez brothers came out to, and I don't even know if these were the brothers, but they came out to Youngstown for Gay Pat's
Yeah, no,
fight,
that was them.
And I saw them outside the hotel. I was like, "What's up, guys?" They're like, "This place is great."
Yeah.
Because they had never been outside New York.
New York,
Yeah,
right?
And I was
they're a
like,
good camp.
well,
There'll be a lot
it's a
more of
wide
these
world out
fights. A lot more of these fights coming, but Rough and Rowdy 7.
Those are two good grudge matches.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be
we're
great.
gonna get a lot of great fights. That is again, that's the Sunday, the Friday before the Super Bowl. The Friday is gonna be a big event.
Is that the main event?
all of our
Marty and
celebrity
Matt?
friends are going
These
to be there.
two co-main event. What?
Yeah, all our celebrity friends.
Celebrity,
are
it'll
going
be
to
a great event. This tattoo guy, I printed out the picture. So this guy is going viral.
Just use mine.
He,
Well
what?
played.
So just use mine.
Yeah.
I was wondering how you would. That was good. That was good. That was good.
So this tattoo, I, Jose L. Torres, am getting a tattoo voluntarily on January 2nd, 2019, so they can earn my wife's trust back for the pain and suffering I have caused in our marriage. I am a liar, cheater, manipulator, deceiver, whore, prostitute, lover, dishonest, and disrespectful. Tattoo is brand new. And he's got like, looks like a,
Thug life.
can you say Mexican cartel tattoo?
Well, no, it's the
Thug Life, right?
Tupac Thug. No, but it says Jose, which
Jose.
is the funniest part.
Yeah, Jose.
So he already has Jose.
Yeah.
Like we already
Yeah.
know it's you, Jose.
This is a hell of a tattoo. I do not know that you have to actually put in the getting a tattoo voluntarily because that part
Right.
seems tough to believe.
Right. Very much.
But it's
so.
a hell of a tattoo.
Hell of a tattoo. And I do love the Jose underneath.
The Jose.
Like
under
it's
the-
like
yeah.
I Jose, and then it's like big
You
letters
know,
Jose.
that's weirdly the weird things. I Daniel Rivera. That
Yes.
like reminds me of something. he
At no
would do.
point.
I haven't heard anything on him.
I
on
tried to make a
Miami.
bet with him for Miami, Wisconsin. He
went
did
to
not.
it?
I
he went-
DM'd him.
I thought he went
followed.
totally
He unblocked me. He's back.
Okay.
I followed him. I DM'd him because his DMs are open. I'm sure for tips for sources.
Has he
Sources.
commented on Diaz yet?
I'm sure he
Yeah,
tweet. Yeah, I had to turn off retweets because I followed him, and like 2 weeks later, you ever do this when you follow someone and then you just kind of forget because 2 weeks later, I had just noticed I had been seeing a lot of Miami Hurricane news. And I was like, "What's going on here?" Like, "Oh yeah, I followed Danny
Danny
Boy
Boy.
Kane."
This was an interesting story. So a student at UMass had a big sign in their window that said, like, "Fuck Nazis, you are not welcome here." This student then got an email from the UMass administration saying that the sign was not inclusive and they had to take the sign down. So the student went public saying, "What are we trying to be inclusive here to Nazis?" UMass then got bullied and said, "Okay, we actually meant to say we don't like profanity, you can keep it up." They just got bullied. That is, I used to always do the, what did I call it?
Scope or whatever.
No, not scope, the Pussification of America and like school administrators.
Oh, yeah.
This is them. They are autopilot robots.
Well, like don't offend anyone, and now we're
Right.
protecting Nazis.
Yes, because there's nobody on any level who's like, this may be actually, we're okay to be anti-Nazi.
Yeah, let's
here
speak
today.
up for the
That
Nazis.
is so fucking moronic.
So
They're
crazy.
just following like a literal formula. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's what it
just
is.
no signs that don't allow any groups. Well,
Right.
this is a group, and that's a sign you can't do it.
It is
Fucking
school administrator
idiots.
one. That's what I used to do. School administrator 101. That's what this falls into. Absolute morons. This fight, McDonald's, the fight at McDonald's. It started because a customer went to get a straw for the drink. They don't put them near the condiment section anymore. There's a new rule in Florida that says you have to ask for the straw because they're slowly moving straws to a one straw policy. They don't want multiple straws. When I read it, I thought it was going to be because plastic straws are out. They're bringing those, and those other straws are the worst.
They're the worst.
So,
Paper ones or whatever.
which to me, Gay Pat's not here. I don't want to make this pick on Gay Pat. He didn't even mention the straw controversy, which is actually one of the biggest straw controversies going. He's just like, the guy deserved it. You can't put the hand on the worker. It's like, Gay Pat, we're talking about straws here. This is a real issue. Like,
Straws are a real issue.
it's a major issue.
Yes.
They
People
melt
are gonna Paper straws are
like,
bad.
Hoarding
Yes.
straws. Like you got to get all the good straws you possibly can because they're gonna be extinct.
Correct. So
Why don't they just do metal straws?
that's what I thought.
People are doing
because
that.
then you have
like
to
bars
like, wash
are doing
them.
that. I don't,
Like,
thi-
but
I don't
you-
think like a fast food's gonna do that. But
because
like
they
a bar
steal
does.
them if you like.
But like people should just carry around their own straws.
I don't hate that. It becomes
Almost like you have like a pipe, you have your
like
own
a
thing.
pencil. or
Yeah,
something.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
That actually could be like a business idea.
But how?
Barstool straws.
No, carry around your own straw,
Like you put a little pen protector like on it, so it just
or
slips
maybe
in
a chain.
Like a
something.
chain wallet, or like you carry around like a bottle opener, you put it on your keychain
Yeah.
or something like that. Like you.
I don't hate it.
I don't
Write
hate
it
that
down.
at all.
Write it down, Tommy.
That's
To cut
actually
this
like
from the-
Write it down.
that's like a brilliantly
You would make it-
futuristic
you would
idea.
make it metal?
Yeah, metal straw.
Metal straws.
Just your own straw.
Yeah, you just keep it forever.
Yeah, it's like you wear it like the old Nike pump on the shoes,
yeah.
just to put around the
Problem
neck.
is,
And then
yeah,
we'll put- you know what
have
we
to have
do?
like a pocket. You can't like put it in this pocket or.
What if it's
No,
a
because
necklace?
it's hanging. Yeah.
What
or
if it's like you
it's like a
bedazzle your straw?
keychain, yeah. And then what we can do is because like people are like, well, the straws are gonna get dirty.
Dirty.
Well, then we put like golf ball cleaners on every corner. And you just your straw.
What if can you like make it like collapsible, like brrr, like
Probably.
like
Oh,
telescope?
like a slinky.
yeah, or that. I was
Okay,
thinking
I
like,
don't
like
hate that
telescope,
either.
like you could be
Like
and it comes out and then you
Yeah.
can put it back
Starbucks
in.
and Dunkin' still go plastic.
Yes.
Once they go paper, and it's coming.
Wait,
it's
no,
coming.
no, no.
coffee stuff because
Just-
I feel like people need straws for their iced coffee, right?
Right.
You can't like drink your
Correct.
iced coffee.
Right.
I
So
can drink
once
a
they
soda
go,
without a straw.
once they go paper, that idea is gold.
Yeah. Then we just stand outside of every Starbucks.
Sell them like, hey,
sell 'em.
metal
$10 a
straw.
pop.
Yeah.
People who are stuck with a paper straw will pay $20 on the spot.
A
for a
paper
nice
straw.
It makes no sense.
I'm not.
I'd rather
in
I'd
physi-
rather
in
never drink a
physics-
liquid again in my
Yeah,
life.
I'm not
physics
joking.
don't-
I'd rather die thirsty.
Nantucket has moved to the
Brooklyn
paper.
has too.
I take 50 straws.
Yeah.
As many as
Because
you
I
can now.
can't, like,
Hoard
they
them.
don't work.
Right.
They
Right.
break.
Right.
No, I'm saying you gotta go to the good places now and get as many plastic straws as you can. The McDonald's straw is a great straw.
Will there be laws? Because like that will be one of those things like prohibition where the places that have the real straws will just be a
Yeah,
business
no, that's
boom.
right. That's becoming a real law.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
that's why
if
people are
I'm
moving.
if I'm
So then
working
we need,
at
like,
a
a
place
under-
like
yeah.
McDonald's,
Well, the metal-
if I'm taking your order, I'm also gonna be like an extra $5. I'll give you. a good
Right,
straw.
right. Like the
Like, I
tip
got 'em
jar
un- I
just
got 'em
says
underneath the thing.
tip for a wink wink
Why
straw.
couldn't you build a straw that has like almost like a little button that just sanitizer comes out?
So you're drinking sanitizer though?
No, it's like whatever. I'm not saying exact, but like soap, something cleans the straw automatically.
Right,
That-
but
that's
don't we
gonna get
want the
pretty,
golf ball
like,
cleaners?
gunky,
Because
too,
we'll
though.
just be able to own all that. Like we'll own that every block.
You also what are you gonna have it like attached
You're gonna
to
own
your
the
straw?
golf ball cleaners?
Yeah, and we'll put Barstool logos.
You gotta
on
have
them.
like a battery almost and you're gonna dispense.
The city will pay.
Why? What's
Dave,
just sanitizer?
The city
doesn't
of
it?
New York.
on attached to your straw. It's gonna be like a heavy thing.
Dave,
It's a little.
The city of New York will pay us billions to install these golf ball cleaners. Billions.
I like it.
Billions. Because that's what you do. You just keep.
this shit
And
in
then
the
guess
blog.
what, Dave? Hey, someone's got to service the golf ball cleaners. Oh, well, weird.
a whole
We
industry.
can too.
We
That
just
sounds like
created
something
jobs.
Yeah,
We just that was an economic stimulus. right
Yes.
there.
The way you just described that,
Save
I
the
know the
economy.
mob would take it over.
Yeah, we're just a
We could-
racket.
Any
Right.
good idea the mob
not,
takes
they,
over.
Yeah.
they push us out. They'd be
Right,
like, "We're
exactly.
gonna-"
Big straw.
I like it though. Yeah, all of a sudden our golf ball cleaners would be broken and be like, oh, you need protection for those.
Right.
Boom.
It's a good idea.
Imagine people just lining up on the corner. Next.
And by
I
the
mean,
way,
everyone loves the golf ball cleaner machines, right?
Yeah.
They're
you
fun.
know,
They're very fun.
Nobody, and I mean nobody likes golf ball cleaners more than my dad.
I knew it. I knew that's where that was going.
Every hole, 100 times.
Yeah, the cleanest ball in the
he's
world.
he's one of those
Still.
guys, and I'm gonna get a text from this, but he's one of those guys who's like, if my ball is not clean, then that's why I'm shooting back.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, Kanye versus Coachella. So Kanye was supposed to headline Coachella. He withdrew because the stage, which is gigantic, he won't. It limits his artistic creativity. He's like, this is what Shakespeare used to perform on. It's archaic. He wants last time he floated from the sky. So who do you have in Kanye versus Coachella?
I have Kanye. I read the dimensions of
Kanye
the
on
stage, and I was
anything
like,
anymore.
that's not big enough.
40 by 60.
Dude, he fucking floats on, like, do you remember when Club Cool went to
yeah.
Oh,
Madison
did I
Square
forget?
Garden?
Day one.
He was floating all over the
It
place.
was the coolest event we've ever been to.
Yeah.
I didn't see
No, that was very cool. I will give him that for sure.
Right, so
A floating stage is better than the Coachella stage, but Kanye's an asshole. So I'm against Kanye in almost every single argument ever now.
If you want Kanye, you got to get a bigger stage.
Or a floating stage,
Or
or
a floating
something that's
stage.
never been seen before.
Right.
This went viral yesterday. This guy, The Block, he kind of gets pushed up. He gets his clothesline. Never seen anything like it. Gets clotheslined by the backboard. Didn't look like he died, which was surprising.
Yeah, pretty hard. Both the
Yeah, the
backward
head
ground.
and the head.
It's almost. I mean, I know he got bumped. Like the reason he was flying through the air was because the guy.
Those
hit
are
him.
always the best.
But it almost makes. I think you look cool.
Chambers used to do that all the time.
Yeah,
you
or
float,
pin
like,
it,
up on the-
pin
Yeah.
it on the backboard.
Yeah.
This is
I,
awesome.
even though he like smashed his skull on his back, I think he looked cool. Like, he was. Like,
Oh,
he
he
could
looked
jump
super
out of the
cool.
gym.
Well,
Yeah.
at first I'm like, did this guy just do that on his own?
yeah, no,
Right.
yeah, he
But
jumps.
even when you know that he kind of got like help, it's still you were flying. through
he
the
doesn't
air.
know his own strength.
Right.
There's nothing
He's a
cooler
super
than
guy.
that.
Yeah, he can't handle himself.
Yeah.
This has been an ongoing story. So Donald Trump tweeted like the Mueller investigation is a witch hunt. This upset witches because they're like, stop using the term witch hunt. This happened over break and it's still in the news because Giuliani was talking about it. So the question is, who do you have in witch versus witch hunts? My thought process, I think if witches should just stop doing witch shit. Like, don't be witchy, and then we have no problem with witch hunts.
Oh, I think they
That's-
should. What?
That's like racist. That's like you're gonna. I mean, why do
Oh.
witches have to stop being witches?
They're
Well,
persecuted class. I mean, Nazis are
time out.
persecuted.
Like, I have no problem, just don't complain about a witch hunt then.
I see. I have a little slightly.
Wait, are you saying witches don't
similar,
do witch shit?
I have
No,
a
I'm
similar.
saying- It sounds like you're anti-witch.
No,
You're
he's
saying
just
stop
saying
doing
don't be a witch if you don't want to be called.
Hunted.
Yeah, right. But I have a similar but kind of different take is that like witches being called like the witch hunt, just go and put a spell on them.
Yeah.
Like, you have all the power in the
fight
world.
back.
Don't
Yeah.
complain on
That's-
Twitter.
that's- we
then you're
have a-
not a real witch.
That makes sense.
We have a very similar
Yeah,
take.
right.
Like,
I didn't realize what you were saying. Yeah, I feel you. I get that.
What
I
do you
just
think I was saying?
it sounded like you were saying witches should stop being witchy.
Which you can't do.
I mean, that's like telling
you're
a
a
tiger
witch,
to
you're a
not have
witch.
stripes. It's like they were born that way.
all right, but then you can't get mad about the witch hunt.
No,
Well,
you.
I think they're saying that like with the witch hunt is a horrible
who
time
complained?
in witch history.
Who complained?
That's because witches were going around putting spells on people.
Right.
I don't know though. I feel like
complained?
witches got a raw deal.
Witches.
Where'd they complain?
What do you mean?
Whoever complained and where they
well, I
complained,
think
that's
the
not a
witches
real
got a
hunch.
raw deal.
I think that witches were just getting thrown in the fucking ocean with bricks attached to their body and
Because
burned
they're
at the
putting
stake.
spells on everyone.
mean,
But
you
I
had
don't
to
think
make
necessarily were.
Listen,
Witches
know.
weren't putting spells on people.
Sometimes they were, sometimes they weren't. I think witches
No,
would
there
just
was.
be
Yes,
doing
I
their witch
agree. There
thing.
was probably the witch
There's
hunt.
good witches, there's bad witches, there's some people who
You're
deserve
not
to have
like
spells
born
put
a
on them.
witch. You just
I think you might be.
No, you might be.
What?
I don't
That's
know.
like in your
You
blood.
might
Like
be.
if a witch and a warlock get together and have a kid, that kid is
No,
magic.
you might be.
I think you
It's
learn
not like a
how to be.
vampire.
I
you
could
get
learn
bit
how
by
to be a witch.
Bat.
I bet there's kind of classes to it. I bet you can kind of like apply to be a witch. But if, like I said, if you have witch blood, you're a witch.
Here's
I don't
here's
think there's such thing as witch blood.
If a warlock and a
what
witch
is
fuck, that's a
what's
special
beating
kid.
in a witch's heart?
You think you have the
That's
same
witch
everything
blood.
as a witch or
That's
a
witch
warlock?
blood.
That's silly. You're a
Witches
blogger.
read books and do spells and go to witch school.
You have to be able to conjure the
Tommy,
spirits.
what do
You
you
can't
have?
just read the
So,
book.
I mean, I'm just reading, so it goes, some find it very hurtful, said Lady Vanessa of Louisville, a third-degree Garnerian Wiccan high priestess and a practitioner of British traditional Wicca.
This
You
sounds like
think that
someone
you're a
who's
third-
studying.
If you're
This
a
is-
third degree
Which is-
Garnerian Wiccan high
This
priest,
That's
is
what
my
I'm
problem.
studying.
That's special.
These are Fugazi witches.
Yeah, it goes, they don't ride brooms, play Quidditch, or stand around a cauldron in the woods late at night repeating incarnations from Macbeth. They follow
that's
some
not a
of
witch.
the many
No,
Wiccan
no.
traditions.
That's a librarian.
That are
and that's back to
nature-based
my-
spiritual.
That's back to my. It's like cat.
If you don't have a cauldron, then you're not a
Yeah,
witch.
that's like a historian. That's
Right.
whatever that was. You
That's
need
a
to
cat
be,
lady.
I do need a
We're talking
broom.
about real
I do
witches.
need a
That
cau-
is a
yes.
cat lady.
That's a cat
100%.
A witch lady has to be able to like see you in her stew.
Right, and a witch, a real
Which you need a
witch,
cauldron
if
to
they're
have stew.
upset about a witch hunt, they do something about it.
Correct.
They don't complain.
Correct.
And
They
end up
fight
on
back.
the
You know what it
rundown.
is? The witch. This lady isn't a witch, but she's
No.
gonna qualify herself a witch. Then don't get mad at the witch hunt because they're coming after the other witches who can see what's coming. and smell
Witching
you.
for her is a hobby.
There is no
Not a
doubt that
lifestyle.
there are real witches at home being like, shut up,
Yeah.
Lady Vanessa.
Well, no,
or
they'll
whatever the fuck her
probably
name
put
was. Get
Lady
outta
Vanessa
here.
in a
This
little.
lady says she has not heard of any local witches trying to place a spell on Trump or any of his opponents.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
why don't you talk to your fucking friends?
Yeah.
Figure it out.
That's a lie. That's a bull.
Well, no, it's not a lie
No,
because she's
her
not in the
knowledge-
group.
Yeah, the real witches have that. That
Yeah.
woman and her friends have not done shit because they're
No,
not real
because
witches.
they don't know how.
Because they're
they
just
don't-
studying.
they don't
the
know
real
how.
witches at home are born into this shit.
Yeah. You don't talk. It's like Fight Club. If you're a real witch, you're not going around saying, "Hey, stop being mean to me, a witch."
If someone even
'Cause then if you
someone even
say you're a witch,
you're
you
just
can-
like zip, done.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Zap.
Yeah, right.
You don't have a tongue anymore. Zap. You can't even talk about me. Took your eyeballs.
I think we got to the bottom of it.
Alshon Jeffrey.
We're
versus-
pro-witch, by the way.
Very.
I'd love to be a witch.
Yes, we're
I just
pro.
won't
Well, you
cry
can't
when
be
they're
a
hunting
witch.
me.
You can't be a witch.
No.
There
Well,
are there probably are male
You
witches
can be a witch
now.
No,
historian.
it's a warlock, man. Which is
You can be a
warlock.
witch
Yeah.
historian.
Right.
Listen, nobody knows more about the witches than I do. I live 10 minutes from Salem.
True.
We
New
played
England,
Salem,
heavy-
Salem Witches. We play them
heavy-
every year. Mike Giardi
witch
took them
town.
deep every
You are
other
a
pitch.
witch.
Listen, yeah, Salem Witches. I've been through there. I fucking had a sleepover at the House of Seven Gables.
That's scary.
Yeah.
What's that girl's name? There's that famous
That might be where you made your deal with
ghost
the devil.
story. Is that a witch?
Who?
Lizzie Borden? Is
Yeah.
that a witch? Somewhere?
I live in Witchville, so don't tell me about witches. Yeah, you hunt them because they fucking put spells on you.
For the record, I'm not trying to hunt them though.
No, I'm not either.
Neither
I'd like
am
to
I.
be down
No, I
with
don't
them.
want-
getting
I just-
hunted.
And if they don't want me to say witch, if a real witch doesn't want me to say witch hunt, I will not.
That has been removed from my
I
vocabulary.
will not.
But a real witch would never say that.
Right. Well, you'd know when you have the spell.
You'd just be zapped.
Correct.
It'd be like every time you say the word witch hunt, you turn into a frog or some shit.
Your boy Alshon Jeffrey, Big Cat, said he loves the city of Philadelphia. He just worked in New York.
Yeah. No, in Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
see.
Alshon was a Bear for some bad Bear seasons, so I can understand why
fault
he's
him, yeah.
saying that. But yeah, I mean, I'm worried about the Alshon Jeffrey revenge portion of Sunday's game.
Yeah.
That part of the program is going to be
Not going to be fun. I do not want to see the Nick Foles throwing a jump ball that
And it's
only
happening.
Alshon can get.
because what's his name? The coach there only calls those plays when Foles is quarterback, according to Smitty.
Only throws the jump balls at work
Peterson
every
runs,
time.
He runs the touchdown play.
Peterson only
when
runs
Nick Foles is in.
only runs the score more points than the other team play when Foles is quarterback. Do we have anything else post show?
I saw that pizza review.
Yeah, got the people going. Guy snapped a picture of my ass.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, really?
Did you think you had a little bit of a tum-tum?
I thought it looked good.
Back to medium,
Okay.
Dave.
I mean, what am I gonna do? It's
Not
I was
weird
just asking
speedo.
the question. I didn't say one way or the other. I haven't made it to judgment.
I did no push-ups. I did nothing. I just went.
Natural.
Yeah.
You just did it.
Respected.
You
Yeah,
just
it is
went for it.
respectful. Yeah, went for it. Went in Miami, went in Rome. So
Oh
I
my
think
God.
that's it.
Yeah. Next we'll see you, the Rough and Rowdy, the Marty Mush versus Matt Brown, and Sean versus the Pittsburgh guy.
Hack Efron.
And the next rundown will be very important to your life.
And it will be very important. And the next, tune in the electric chair
Yeah.
on Sunday, which is going to be, it's going to be something.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there's
Going
a
to be
chance
something.
that like White Sox Dave, I don't think knows like the rules yet. Like he might.
He's
throw
not
a-
coming.
Oh, I
No,
thought
he's
he was
not
gonna
coming.
be- I was gonna
It's
say,
Chief
like,
and Eddie.
Okay, they're a little more reasonable. Because I was gonna say I feel like punches could be thrown during this electric chair
Yeah,
if White
yeah,
Sox
yeah.
Dave was floating around.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
White Sox Dave, yeah.
He doesn't
yeah.
get how it works yet.
No, he's, he's.
All right.
But that's okay. He'll.
That's why he's here.
Yeah, he'll come to
I
the
get
next
it.
one.
Smitty's been here 15 years. He still doesn't know how it works. So there's no difference.
Ricochet
All
shot.
right, that's the rundown.
Are you going to be partaking in the
I
electric
don't.
chair?
Yeah, I'll probably be like.
Probably
depending on the
Yeah.
score or whatnot.
Yeah, Millie.
It would
Pop
be
in.
great if you just only popped in for like Big Foles plays. Just to.
Like if the Eagles are in the red zone, you should just pop in.
I-
It's like,
he's
what's up,
probably
guys?
like
Is there a
rooting
game going
against
on?
Foles.
Yeah, is there a game? And you're on your Foles jersey.